Dear Oceanside families, it is hard to believe that we have already reached the end of the first quarter of this unprecedented school year. There are so many thoughts going through my mind that I would love to share with you. Today, I want to focus on just a few key comments. First, I need to say publicly how incredibly proud I am of the members of our school community that worked so hard to put together our reopening plan. This plan was thoughtful, detailed, and most importantly, well executed. As a result, our students and staff have been able to participate in a learning environment that is not at all normal, but given the circumstances, as successful as could be. At this time, I can comfortably say that we know that the COVID virus does not spread within our school buildings. To date, we have had 10 out of 1,100 staff members and 29 out of approximately 5,400 students with confirmed cases. Not a single one of these cases led to other positive cases within the schools. This demonstrates the strength of our protocols. This is also an incredibly small percentage, especially as it compares to the numbers we see rising in our outside communities. You have my commitment that we will continue to do all that is necessary to keep schools open and safe for all. That being said, our government has now declared microclusters within the state that could be deemed either red, orange, or yellow zones. Please know that if Nassau County or our smaller local community is placed in any one of these zones, we may likely have no option but to switch to an all-remote model for all of our students for a minimum of 14 days. While closing our doors even temporarily to our students would be very unfortunate and something we would not want to do, at the same time, I can assure you that our teachers are well prepared for that possibility. Teaching and learning will look very different than it did in the spring, when we had absolutely no notice that our schools would be closed for months. Let's hope we don't have to deal with that. I recognize fully that this is an incredibly stressful time for all of us. We are juggling a myriad of responsibilities while simultaneously trying to balance our emotions that are driven by a sense of fear and uncertainty. We are all grieving. We grieve for lost time with family and friends. We grieve for the manner in which our chosen careers and professions have altered during this time. We grieve for the loss of the simple things we deemed as routine in the past and were taken for granted. And perhaps we are even grieving for families and friends who have suffered the most egregious consequence of this terrible pandemic. However, I am an eternal optimist. My final words to you are ones of hope and encouragement. We have heard that solutions to this pandemic are well on their way. We will get through this together as one community. We recognize that we're all navigating the same storm. However, we are all in different boats. Our circumstances are not identical, and as a result, no one solution works for all. But we will remain focused on the spirit of gratitude and thanksgiving. Let's focus on what we have rather than on what we don't. Please enjoy this holiday season in whatever way you celebrate. I implore you to make informed decisions, stay safe, and have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving.